Hello, everyone. How's it going? Name's Bad Bull, and welcome to a video I've been meaning to do. So, as we all know, the Game Awards are rapidly approaching right here. It's kind of crazy to think that the Game Awards are going to be happening pretty much soon here. So, pretty much December 12th, usually just it's usually when they do this. I'm not sure when it actually is going to be. It's going to be somewhere in December because that's usually where like when they do it. And I think it's just a fun little event just to kind of give a little bit of a recap um, of gaming in the whole year basically. So I think it's just so exciting to think that like we've really come far, and I'm just very excited, extremely excited for what's going to come from the Game Awards. So we haven't seen anything. I'm pretty sure they're going to announce the nominees sometime, maybe November. I think that's the last time they did it, but I could be very much incorrect about that. So I kind of wanted to talk about the Game Awards and also all the nominees and the winners, just because it is the 10th anniversary. This year, this December, coming December, is going to be the 10-year anniversary of the Game Awards happening. So that's going to be very exciting. It's going to be really nice because it's going to be just an exciting thing basically there. So let's just get down here. I kind of want to get down to essentially just the winners and the nominees for each of the games. So basically, I'm just going to go through each of them and then talk about the winner, and we'll just go from there. So first of all, we have 2014, and we have here there's there's actually only two games that I played on here. It's Middle Earth Shadow Mortar and Hearthstone. So this game was definitely interesting to say. I'm pretty sure this game was like you could like I don't know, like you could build like an army or something like that, like pretty much something like that. It was a really interesting game. I've played Hearthstone. I've played this one. Not as much as well. I don't know. I still need to go back to play this one, but for the most part, I think this one I do remember. This one is basically just like a. This one is just like a card game, basically. Pretty much span a lot of like this style of game basically, which was really interesting. Dark Souls 2, I haven't played that one. I probably never will play a Souls game in my well, I have, but like not like to beat it. I mean, only because I don't know. This I don't enjoy when the game is turned up to the max difficulty. Like I don't know. It's something about like I guess the patience, and I'm a very patient man, but I don't know. It just doesn't. I can't deal with Souls games that much, especially any of them, any Souls game that may pop up. Bayonetta 2, I haven't played. Okay, so I haven't played any of the Bayonetta games at all, but apparently like this one uh, made it onto there, and so that was interesting, I guess to say the least. Just a little bit of a cool game though. I haven't really like I know the series does exist, but I don't know. I just never really got an uh, interest into playing it. And then the winner, Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't like what even. I know this is probably like a very like offensive thing to say, but like what even is this game? Like what even like action playing role playing game? I don't know. But point being, Dragon Age Inquisition was the first winner of that kind of stuff. Nothing really to talk about here because I think as we go on, I think the nominees and the winners, I'll be able to like I would have played them pretty much. So 2015, I believe, was The Witcher. Yes, The Witcher 3. Lots of interesting games here. First of all, Mario Maker. This one was an epic, was an awesome game. This game right here, I mean, dude, the fact that you could like, create like your own like Mario levels and you could like change like the style. You could do it in Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World. You could do it in New Super Mario Brothers U. You could do it in a lot of styles. I think that was the cool thing about it though, and I think a lot of people really were able to express their creativity per se. I think they were able to like do that, which was like one of the craziest things in the world because I think for the longest time people really just wanted to make a Mario Maker level, and there really wasn't like an official way to do that. Now, I'm sure there's probably somewhere out there that there's probably a way like unofficially that you were able to make one, before this game came out, but overall, I think this game is just phenomenal. The fact that it's even on here, which is crazy. The fact that it got nominated, I was surprised that it got nominated. So next one is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Now the only one I've played is I believe the Metal Gear Solid. So the first one basically. I've played that one. This game I've heard a lot of people really did like this game. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really play this game that much. I probably should. Sorry, but just some games, I don't know. They just don't really fit with my what how I play, or just like I'm not really a big fan of it though. But then we get to Fallout 4. Now, actually, funny enough though, I actually have beaten this game. This is the first Fallout game that I have beaten, and I will say that this game is indeed it is good. It is a good Fallout game, but I'm not gonna say I wouldn't say it's like the best Fallout game ever, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people will say the best Fallout game. If I ask them that, they're gonna be either 3 or New Vegas. They're probably gonna say either one of those options. More than likely, either one of those two options. I think from anyone that I've heard, they're gonna say 3 or New Vegas. Any one of those. I don't know. This game was fun. I mean, this game was fun though. The fact that like you were able to make your own settlements, although it did get a little bit annoying whenever what was his name, Preston would get all up in your face and be like, "Hey, a settlement needs your help. I'll mark it on your map or something like that." I'll do it like that. Bloodborne. Okay, again, another Souls game that I'm not gonna play. Pretty much going over the same points. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be multiple of these kind of things. But Bloodborne was interesting. I think this game was interesting because it was like different from like the usual like Souls. Because I'm pretty sure in the Dark Souls series it's all like medieval or something like that, or something like that, like olden times. But this one was more of a gothic, yeah, a gothic Victorian era basically. And then Witcher 3, Wild Hunt 1, and I think this game was a lot of fun. I need to play this game. Absolutely. So as you can already see right off the bat, Nintendo, I mean, they're pulling off heavy hitters here. I mean, really, already been nominated basically. But then you have Bethesda, Konami, all that kind of stuff. So definitely interesting. Oh my goodness. 2016. Okay. Interesting. So this one, okay, so this a little bit of an explanation for this one. I never really gotten around to playing the Uncharted series. I know about the Uncharted series. It's basically like a thief or something, like Nathan Drake, basically like stealing like famous treasure or whatnot. Uh, if I'm being honest, I did not have a PlayStation at the time or whatever. Um I could probably go back and do it, but like I don't know, man. I just think I think it's cool. Like I never really tried the series, so I don't really know what's gonna be like. But I'm sure I've heard it. I've heard really really good things. Great reception about it. Titanfall 2. Oh my goodness. Back in 2016, man. This was I think this was yeah, this would have yeah, I would have gotten this game. This game was actually a ton of fun. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, no, I did get this game. This game was a ton of fun actually. I loved Titanfall 2. It was just so much fun just seeing like like being able to have like that movement and like the big like mechs or whatever, like the titan. I think they were called like titans or something. I don't know the mechs that you could get into, and it was just so much fun. It was such a fun little game about this. And as you can notice, it is made by Respawn, the same people that went ahead then later on. I think in I was 2018 or 2019, they made Apex Legends, which was then another really massive hit, a massive hit of a battle royale. Inside, I've heard about this game quite a bit, but I don't know. Like, I don't really know the story of it, so I can't really say much about it. But Doom, okay, listen, listen. Doom is one of the most fun games that you can ever play. Do you ever want to like sit down and just like mindlessly like just kill demons from hell and do stuff like that? I think that this Doom was absolutely phenomenal for a revive, for a reboot of the series. It is phenomenal, made from ID Software and Bethesda Softworks. I think, in my personal opinion, I don't think there's a bad Doom game, but I think a lot of people are gonna say Doom 3 specifically was like it was like weird because it was trying to be like more like horror basically than what it was used to. But this game was a lot of fun because you could literally just turn off your brain and you could literally just kill stuff basically, but not fully, but stuff like that. But it was just so much fun seeing this game getting back into the action. Then Overwatch got Game of the Year. Interesting. This is interesting, man. Yeah, I mean, look, it's just one of those games, man. It was definitely a fun game whenever I played it. Now, personally, me, I'm not into team shooters all that much. I don't know why. I don't really like those kind of games. But honestly, I think the game was fun. But I just don't like the direction that they're taking with the game because unfortunately they basically said here's Overwatch 2 and it's a brand new game, but it's the same thing basically. And then they took out the PvE mode, which was like the one thing I was excited for, but then they were just like, nope, we're gonna take it out. And I don't know, but looking past that, whatever. But Overwatch as a whole, it was definitely a very like like genre defining like the game that really meant what it meant to be like a shooter game, like not a shooter game, a team game basically, like something like yeah. I mean, it was such a fun game. I mean, I haven't really played this game that much, although I did play a little bit, but I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. I would say it's fun. Oh my goodness. All right. 2017. Okay, so here we have it here. Odyssey. Now this is a very wonderful experience right here. Odyssey. You gotta play this game. I would say for anyone who has a Switch or something like that, I would say go get Odyssey. Go get Odyssey. This is one of those fun games that I think you should play because it's just a fun little experience basically. This really just was like I I don't even know how to describe it, to be honest with you. It is crazy to me that they made a game like that back in 2017. And pretty much, I'm pretty sure that was when like the Switch was like released and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like just showing what the Switch can do with the new motion controls and stuff like that. Because Nintendo, they have to have like a new Mario game like every Nintendo console that they release. So definitely a fun little experience collecting the moons, doing everything like that. I mean, it people are still playing it to this day. People are still playing it to this day. PUBG, oh dear. This got nominated? This got nominated? Really? This got nominated. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that this actually was there. See, that's interesting. Like, what? PUBG, huh? I guess well, I don't really have much to say about it because I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I never really played a lot of PUBG, but I do know a lot of people did love to play it. Persona 5 though, it's a fun game. I have played this game. I haven't beaten the game, but I will say that this game is a lot of fun. I will say this game is a lot of fun for anyone who is looking for one of those like I think it's a JRPG. I'm pretty sure. Is it not? No. Oh, okay. No, well, yeah, yeah. Yeah, basically. Interesting little game right there. Horizon Zero Dawn, another game that I believe, yeah, for the PlayStation. Yet again, I don't. I didn't have a PlayStation. I didn't really have a PlayStation back then, so I wasn't really able to play um, this game as much. So I don't know. You just go around fighting mechanical stuff. I don't really know. But then we get on to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Jeez, Nintendo. Wow. This is crazy coming from them. They got two nominees. Or not two nominees. One not one nominee, two nominees. One of them was actually the winner. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. I'm telling you. Nintendo was pulling out the heavy hitters at this time. But this game was a ton of fun. I have played a little bit of this game. I haven't really played a whole lot. Well, I have played a little bit, but not like to beat the game or something like that. But definitely a fun little experience if you're ever looking at that. So definitely a fun way to do this. Oh boy. All right. Well, 2018, huh? Really got to get to here. Loads of people really. I don't even. I have no words. Look at this lineup we got going on here. These are some of like the craziest games ever. I'll go through these ones last. Odyssey. Okay, I've played. No, no, I haven't really played Odyssey that much. I'm not really a big Assassin's Creed person. I don't know. That's just not my type of style, to be honest. Celeste, I have played this. Now I'm very shocked that this is on here, but also I'm not surprised because holy crap, that game, it's actually a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. That Celeste made it onto here because it is one of the most like really motivational and really like inspiration like nice. Well, yes, that and also like just really moving, to be honest. This is just a fun little experience. If you haven't played this, I would say go and play this because this mixes the story with gameplay and everything. It's just a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun about like determination and about just getting to the top of that mountain and completing that. Now, I actually have put a little bit of time into Celeste, more so that I've actually gotten into like modded maps and whatnot. So, I mean, it's still a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun for this game. Marvel Spider-Man. Now, I'm assuming this isn't the remaster, but I actually did platinum well back in whenever I got my PlayStation 5. I actually did indeed platinum Marvel Spider-Man. I did indeed do that, which was actually a whole lot of fun actually. I really enjoyed Spider-Man basically. This was just a fun little experience basically. And then we have Monster Hunter World by Capcom. think I played this one a little bit. I wasn't really into it. But then we get into these two. This was the point where a lot of people were either thinking this was going to win or this was going to win. And I mean, true. Red Dead Redemption 2, though. I still need to play this story. I actually am going to try and play the story this coming up Christmas or something. I am going to try and do that because it's been long overdue for a playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2 because I've heard the story is phenomenal. I've heard only good things about the story. God of War though, I mean, dude, can you even go wrong with this? Can you even go wrong? I absolutely not. You cannot go wrong with this. Absolutely crazy that both of these games like exist in the same year. I still need to play this game. Well, I have played it a little bit, but a little bit of difficulties. But uh, I mean, dude, heavy hitters in 2018. I mean, realistically speaking, you could probably vote for that. You could probably win Game of the Year. I think a lot of people though really were wanting a Red Dead Redemption 2 to win or God of War to win. Either one of those two to win. Also, maybe this one as well because Insomniac really does cook with the Spider-Man games, and I feel like Marvel entirely. I feel like I'm pretty sure they're coming out with Wolverine. I'm pretty sure pretty soon. Not soon, but like I think they're in the works about that. They're trying to figure out everything. But yeah, definitely some fun titles. 2019. Oh boy. Okay. This one I haven't played at all. I don't know what this game is, so I think it's just exploring. That's all I have to say about that because I'm not too sure. And then Ultimate, I have played this game. Interesting that a fighting game did actually make it onto the nominees. This was made by Sora Limited, and then also Bandai Namco. So kind of they both kind of developed it basically. Um, this game was a whole lot of fun. Really, really a very nice modern day Smash Bros, and pretty much just fun and casual, basically, all that kind of stuff. Um, okay, look, I just want to go on the record and say I am a huge, huge Resident Evil fan. So much so that I don't know. It's just a lot of fun in my opinion. The charm, everything about the game, the story, it's just a whole lot of fun. And I didn't realize this got nominated, but rightfully so. This game was fantastic. This game was phenomenal for being a remake basically, and just a whole lot of fun overall, I think. And just, just really took us back to what is defining survival horror. So Resident Evil 2 definitely gets the job done. Death Stranding, I have played a little bit of this game. I mean, I have heard from a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people that this is just, oh my god, this is walking simulator. And I guess for the most part, it is. But I think this game does have that story, and it's definitely really, really pushing and stuff like that. I mean, I've seen like a little bit, but like not like the end of the game or something like that. So, but definitely an interesting game, I would say, from the mind because this is a Kojima game, so really you don't really know what to expect. Control, I haven't really played much of this. I don't even know what this game is even about, so I'm gonna move on. And yet another Souls game. All right. And yet another Souls game's on here. From Software, though, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, From Software just makes a lot of really good, like, successful Souls games, and that's where they really shine. And this one was really fun. This was published by Activision? Huh. I didn't even I didn't even know that. Okay. Sure. But yeah, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is definitely a very interesting game. I have played a little bit of this, not much, but I was just really. Oh man, this is a real. I mean, it's good. It's good. I've heard only good things about it, but nothing really else to say here. Oh boy, 2020, huh? Hades made it onto here. Now this another thing I really like though too is roguelike games. I really like roguelike games a whole lot. Um Man, this is a very solid lineup. Hades is a very fun roguelike game. It is definitely interesting. It's definitely a little bit challenging. It's not like too difficult, but like definitely just it was really cool because it was like a dungeon crawler ish esque. It had like the camera view of what dungeon crawlers are, and just like roguelike or whatever. And you're basically just have the boons of Olympus and whatnot, all that stuff. I still need to get through beating this game. This game was a whole lot of fun. Ghost of Tsushima, a whole lot of fun. Just the fact that you're just a samurai, just going on a mission and whatnot, very cool. And I actually do know that they actually announced a sequel, Ghost of Yote, which is going to be really cool. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be excited about that. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I'm not really a big. I don't really play the Final Fantasy games, but I do know a lot. And I mean, everyone will say that 7 was their favorite. And the fact that they remade the game was something that was just absolutely crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Very, very cool. Very cool stuff. And then Doom Eternal, yet again another fun game. I mean to be honest, I feel like with Doom, you don't really care about the story as much. Well, I mean you kind of do, but in a sense, it's all about just killing stuff basically, and it's just definitely interesting. There's not really much to say about Doom Eternal other than the fact that it's well, it's a Doom game. Not saying it's bad or anything. It's definitely not bad. It's definitely a very fun game. But they're coming out with a new one next, new Doom game, which I was really surprised about. But I'm also excited for it because I mean it's Doom, it's Doom. But I just wasn't expecting it. I thought that this would be the last like final moments of the final moments of Doom. But apparently Doom guy isn't done yet, so we'll get to see him, I believe, in 2025 later on. Animal Crossing New Horizons, I have played this game. This game is a whole lot of fun, man. The fact that they made one for the Switch really shows how much, it's just a lot of fun. A lot of fun, in my opinion, this one. Oh boy, this one. Last of Us Part 2 wins the Game of the Year. Now, look, I am not really I'm not okay. Let me rephrase this. I am not saying that the Last of Us games are bad because they're not. They're definitely not. They look fantastic. Naughty Dog and Sony Interactive Entertainment make a good job for it. It's just not my type of game. I just don't think I really would like enjoy it. I think it's just a little bit slow paced, I suppose, from my opinion. But the reasons I was going into this is a lot of people were really upset. I think at two things. The one where a lot of things really, but the main one I guess was the fact I don't know. No, it was that Joel dies like pretty early on in this game, which I mean, in some cases you do have to take some sacrifices, and I mean, I don't know. I think it's a lot of people were just unhappy about this kind of stuff, but this is I don't know. It's just I don't know. A lot of people were a little bit not happy whenever this game did end up coming did get Game of the Year, but I'm not I don't know I'm just not too sure. I am just not too sure. I don't know. I'll have to play it and see what the commotion is all about. 2021. Okay. Village. This one was really good. Now this was oh whoops, I did not mean to do that. This one was interesting only because I think back in what was it? Sorry, whoops. When was okay, hold on. Resident Evil 7 date. 2017. Yeah, 2017. So it was definitely interesting. A very interesting take for Capcom because I didn't really know what direction they were going to take the series. This was all back when I really got in. This was actually before I got into Resident Evil. Um, it really, yeah. I mean, this is just a fun game overall. I think a lot of people had a little bit of mixed feelings about Biohazard, but I think overall, I think that Biohazard and Village are both really good games because I mean, dude, the story it's just a lot of fun. I think a lot of fun, especially this one. A lot of people just really loved that one. Ratchet and Clank, yet again, this was actually by the time that I did not have a PlayStation, so I wasn't really able to play this game. But this game was a lot of fun, though, right? I mean, I guess this was made by Insomniac. That's interesting. Psychonauts 2, I haven't really played that much of that, but hey, Xbox, look at that, Xbox Game Studios made it on there. Metroid Dread, I mean, Metroid series, I don't really watch a lot. Deathloop, I know about this game, it's definitely interesting. And then It Takes Two. Now, this was a very, I had a blast playing this game specifically. This game was a lot of fun. Definitely, definitely, yeah, definitely fantastic. So I would say if you're looking for a simple, nice little casual cooperative game, I would say go for it. You gotta play this game. This game was so much fun. So I mean, that's all I have to pretty much have to say about that. I mean, it's a whole lot. 2022. Ooh, yeah, this is where we're getting to start to get into the interesting ones. I'm pretty sure this was around the time that really, I was really looking into the Game Awards and stuff like that. So let's see what we got here. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I haven't played any of the Xenoblade games. I've heard I think it's good. I don't know. Stray, oh, it's the cat game. It's a nice little simple cat, game. I think it's a short game, I'm pretty sure, but it's a lot of fun. Horizon Forbidden West. I mean, yeah. Can't really say much about it. Plague Tale Requiem. I don't even know what the heck this game is. I don't even know what it is. It's a stealth video game. Probably why I haven't played it. But Ragnarok and Elden Ring. Interesting. Interesting. See, I feel like there's a pattern going on here, and we'll get to that in 2023. But I feel like with Ragnarok, it definitely was really good, but a lot of people that I think it was really close. I think between these two games, but just a lot of fun though. And another From Software is just like ruthless at this rate. Props to them though. They were able to get two nominations out of this entire list, or two winners out of this entire year. I mean, both of these they were both really valid about which one they that would win Game of the Year, but I don't know, man. I mean, this game a lot of fun. It definitely feels like what a sequel should be. Is like you take the basics of the game and then you add on to it. And then Elden Ring is just like an open world kind of thing. I don't know if it's in the same. I don't think it's in the same world as like Dark Souls. I don't really know, but whole lot of interesting stuff there. And then we get to 2023. 2023. Um, I mean, look, lots of interesting one. I felt like this was like sequel, 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 the sequel. That's all I felt what it was. So I played through all of this. I'm actually 100% of this game. This game is a whole lot of fun. The animations, everything, really well polished, everything like that. It is a whole lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff here. I mean, really would recommend that game. Uh, Now this is my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. A lot of people I think when it came to Resident Evil remakes, I think this was the one that was like the most important one because a lot of people really, really loved this game and the reputation that it had, and for like the genre definition that it did. It was just an absolute amazing game overall. A fantastic remake, very good, really well worthy of nominees. Now, I don't think, even though I love Resident Evil, I don't think it should. Don't think it really was gonna win Game of the Year only because, I mean, one, all the other games probably, but two, like, I don't know, like, I'm proud it is nominated at least. That's my proud thing. But I'm not saying yeah, but I don't know. It was definitely fun. This one now, I know this is gonna probably upset a few people maybe. A lot of people were really upset this did not win. But the thing is, people, is that it's just the same thing. Well, not exactly the same thing, but like the combat, everything. I mean, I guess you could just be like, oh, well, that's the same thing for Ragnarok. I don't know, but I feel like with I don't know. Well, let me not get too deep into that because that's just its own can of worms. Tears of the Kingdom. Now, this was some of the weirdest stuff in the world because, as you can probably imagine, God of War won Game of the Year, but Ragnarok didn't win. You look at Breath of the Wild, that won, but Tears of the Kingdom did not win. It's interesting to me how sequels just don't win, which is really interesting. But this one was a lot of fun. I've heard from a lot of people that this was just a whole lot of fun, basically. Let's see. And then we have Alan Wake 2, a very cool game. I don't know anything about it. Survival horror, cool. I don't know anything about it. And then Baldur's Gate 3. Loads of people were really wanting this game to win, and obviously it did win. So I played through a little bit of this game. This game is a lot of fun though. It is there's so much to do in this game though. So there you have it. You have all of the things. Now, with this approaching 2024, what do I think is going to be on the nominations? Let me see. I mean, there's a few ones I could pull up here. Uh, Silent Hill. So Silent Hill 2 is a game that I've heard a lot of people 78. Wait. Oh yeah, this game is getting a lot of really good reviews. I'm pretty sure this game will be on there. I mean, dude, it's just I don't know. It's just fantastic. The fact that this game, like, okay, why am I pausing? I don't know anything about Silent Hill, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. But this game in particular, I think this game will uh I think this game is pretty interesting in its own right. This actually got me intrigued though because I've heard a lot about the Silent Hill 2. Um, interesting stuff about it. I mean, per se, I mean this looks like a whole lot of fun. I still have to watch some gameplay on it, but a whole lot of fun regardless. Another one I could see winning. Um, yeah. People are actually thinking that this is gonna win. Now, respectfully so, a lot of like I don't know, man. This is crazy though, but a lot of people are really, really, really considering um this to be game of the year. And I thought for like whenever I was looking at it on like social media, I was like, there is no possible way that this should be game of the year. And then I looked at gameplay, I'm like, oh my god, it's just a whole lot of fun. And I think it's just the passion I guess a lot of people have with these kind of games, which I definitely think passion is something that a lot of people should have in games, but they don't really have it nowadays. Another one I think a lot of people, if I'm trying to remember, what was it? Yes, it was this one. Black Myth, Black Myth Wukong. Oops, that's freaky. But Black Myth Wukong. A lot of people. I mean, sure, a lot of people are really wanting, this game to be game of the year. A lot of people, I don't know if this will be on here. I don't really know, but I will say this is definitely interesting. Pretty cool game. I don't know. But I mean those are the main ones I think that could be interesting. What's another one that's come out? Nothing really too crazy though, but honestly this year is going to be interesting, to say the least, for what the list is going to look like. I'm not really too sure what I'm going to vote for, but all I'm going to say right now is that my lips are going to be sealed. I'm probably going to do a reaction video to the nominations to see and just give my thoughts on it and stuff like that. And we'll just see how it goes. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think down below? What do you think should be game of the year or should be nominated for a game of the year? And with that, I will catch y'all next time. Peace.